Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of
Whoa!
Welcome to another episode of The 3 Count.
Thank you, I was getting my shows mixed up. I'm sleep-deprived Machine MJ.
I'm kind of sleep deprived.
Sleep deprived, War Machine, and Mainstream. And I'm Rodimus Prime.
Yeah, we're here today to talk about the Raw and Smackdown post Fastlane. See, I at least got that right.
Yeah, Fastlane.
Thank you.
From what we saw was a decent pay-per-view.
Oh shit.
Don't y'all agree? It was a decent pay-per-view.
It was, man.
It was 50-50.
Yeah, it was alright.
But anyway, like you said, we are here to talk about post-Fastlane. We are on the Fastlane to WrestleMania.
Yeah, the damn WrestleMania sign can't show up.
Where is it at, man?
I don't know, man. I tried getting in touch with it. It still doesn't show the fuck up.
Yeah, but
it just comes when it wants to come.
Like your mama.
Yeah, but that still doesn't stop people from doing this shit. Because you know they got to point at the sign.
Yeah.
Just to make it look cool.
Yeah, we just can't do it. Because the fucking sign just walked out on us, man.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
It didn't walk out. It was never here in the first place.
Yeah.
It just didn't show the fuck back up.
Just being a dick.
Grateful prick.
Anyway.
After all you did for it.
We started off the show with the Shield. They decided to say their goodbyes. This was a Shield farewell, and Cleveland definitely went crazy for the Shield at Fastlane.
Yeah.
Afterwards, Seth Rollins. I came in when Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman were going back and forth. Paul Heyman made it clear that next week on Monday Night Raw in Chicago, Brock Lesnar will be back. I guess to confront Seth Rollins and lay him out with 10 F5s this time.
To grin, bounce around, and leave.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Shelton Benjamin, out of nowhere, attacked Seth Rollins.
Gave him like 3 to 4 suplexes.
Yeah, those were nice though.
Yeah, he got paid by Paul Heyman to take out Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Came back from commercial and we had an impromptu match between them.
Yeah, this was a decent match. Of course, Seth Rollins won with the curb stomp, basically trying to gain himself some momentum heading into WrestleMania at MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, after Benjamin tried for an F5.
Yeah. Next, we had the WWE Intercontinental Championship on the line. It was Finn Balor taking on
Booty Lashley.
There you go.
Booty.
Booty Lashley has basically been on this quest to get the championship back. Finn, he's held it for a couple weeks now. But out of nowhere, Lio Rush popped up.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, he rung the bell.
He rung the bell even though the match wasn't really over.
Yeah, and Finn was just on the top rope like, what the fuck just happened? Like, bro, who is this? And because of Lio Rush, Bobby Lashley is now... Booty
Lashley.
Sorry, Booty Lashley is now 2-time Intercontinental Champion.
So now he's Intercontinental Booty.
Yeah, and Leo was just like, listen, bro, I told you could trust me.
I did it for you.
Yeah, I did it for you. Just like
your booty.
I did it for The Rock.
I was just gonna get to that. Just like Rikishi said, I did it for The Rock. Like, what the fuck? How does that translate running somebody over? Like, I don't know.
And the worst part is, he didn't actually do it for The Rock.
Yeah.
Triple H paid him off.
Yeah.
What does The Rock have anything to do with running over Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Samoan Brotherhood, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. I like how he said it. He sounded like an African guy.
He just sounded so robotic as fuck. I did it for The Rock.
That was his big
he did it from,
heel turn.
He sounded like he did it. He sounded like he's from Kenya somewhere. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Anyway, we move on to Ronda Rousey, the Raw Women's Champion. She come out. She said she's going to destroy the church that Charlotte and Becky built because there's no sanctuary for it.
And she called him Carney.
How's the church coming in this play?
Well, because she said that wrestling is your religion. This ring is your church. I'm going to destroy church.
Oh,
yeah. And out came Dana Brooke. And that's when I immediately flipped the channel to ESPN.
That's why I flipped it somewhere. Honestly.
Dana Brooke came out and said, you said you defend your title after every pay-per-view, whether you're in the best shape, worst shape. Well, I'm here to accept your challenge. There was no match. Ronda Rousey just straight punt kicks her in the stomach.
She got fucked on.
beats the shit out of her, teases an armbar, says, no, if you want to see a real armbar, pay $60. And then she just slept the
And the
fuck out
referee just like collapsed like that.
just crumbled.
I like how the referee just like died.
So,
That's funny.
news broke today that Ronda has been fined.
Disclosure amount of money.
Yeah, and next week on Raw, she will face Dana Brooke and basically squash her.
She's gonna beat Dana Brooke
Yeah.
anyway. But
Like, didn't the whole Raw show, I was kind of like half awake, half asleep.
Yeah. I did see a meme saying, like when Ronda kicked Dana in the stomach, it said, "This is Sparta."
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
yeah. Next up, we had Black and Ricochet taking on
Bobby Roode and Chad Gable.
Bob Roode and Chad Gable. I was trying to come up with a fun name for him, but
Glorious Gable, as they call him.
that's awful.
Why?
Stop with the awful names.
Oh, I'll talk about another name in just a minute, but keep going. As far as the women go, keep going.
Oh my God, no.
But anyway,
Um,
it was an alright. It was alright.
I mean, it's Aleister Black and Ricochet. You can't go wrong with those two.
True.
They picked up the victory off of Rude Gable, and then they were laid out by the Revival.
Say whatever.
Yeah.
Just say whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Next, we had a moment of bliss where Alexa Bliss was going to reveal who the host of this year's WrestleMania is. Somebody give me a drum roll, please. It was
Blissy Baby.
Blissy Baby, Alexa Bliss. Oh boy.
Oh my God, yeah!
At first, I thought like, this is stupid, but then it's like it's Alexa Bliss. So how can you, you know?
Well, what made it better was she built up her own hype about it. Because she was going over the host of WrestleMania Past. She's like, oh, you know, we had Kim Kardashian, but I'm better than her.
Yeah, and everybody.
They actually have Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
I forget which year it
What the
was.
fuck?
Yeah, me too. But she was one of the hosts,
Wow.
and everybody booed the fuck out of Kim Kardashian. As
I
soon as her
mean,
name.
obviously, yeah, it's because she's Kim Kardashian.
So this is way better than Kim Kardashian.
And
Way
then she
better.
said they had The Rock host, and she's better than The Rock. And then
She's kind of better than him. Let's be real.
and then she said they had the New Day host, and she's better than the New Day.
Yeah. WrestleMania 33, they did a really good job.
Yeah.
They did great, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I pretty much marked out when Blissy Baby announced herself as host. I was like, yes.
Yes. I mean, right pick.
Yeah, good job on keeping it in house.
In the house.
Next, we had Braun Strowman destroying a car. Now, the backstory behind this is
Colin
that
Jost.
Colin Jost, who you know from Saturday Night Live, decided to send him a gift by saying, "I'm sorry." It was basically, what the fuck was that car?
A Camaro.
A Camaro?
Yeah, it was an obviously gimmicked Camaro.
I wouldn't say.
Like, it had no
It-
seats on it.
It had seats.
It had seats.
It just fell apart super easy. That's what I mean by gimmicked.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, all right, the thing was, he was talking about something or another. A PA interrupts him and says, "Hey, there's a car for you."
Yeah.
He gets a note, and Colin Jost is trying to patch things up. He even makes a joke that if you destroy this, there's no more title matches for you to get screwed out of. Lol, JK.
Yeah. No, that was on the note because he read the note, and Braun Strowman eventually tore the car up.
Yeah, because the door fell off stupid easy.
He didn't have to do much.
The seats weren't bolted down, and he kicked the front of the car, and the fender just like fell off and snapped in half. And then he ripped the lid off the car.
Off the engine.
Oh, the hood, my bad.
Yeah.
The hood, yeah.
And what makes this shit so bad is that they immediately came out with toys. Braun Strowman.
No. This was a week before all this happened.
No, this was like Apple. You talking about the toys?
The toys, yeah.
They came out with toys of Braun Strowman destroying the car, and they got the car like this, and Braun Strowman's like, you know.
Oh.
So, you know,
Like-
kudos on them.
That was nice.
Yeah,
That was nice.
but still, I could do without.
That car
Anyway.
was just like, ugh.
But we saw the car again when Batista and his entourage pulled up.
It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they came out like some damn drug dealers, like they about to take somebody's money. But we'll talk about Batista later in a minute.
Like they about to go bury some cockroaches.
Yeah.
He
Next-
Cockroaches.
Next we had Elias. And where was Monday Night Raw at?
I think they were still in Cleveland. I don't. No, they were in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they were in
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Angle, yeah.
Yeah. He made a joke about Pittsburgh, and of course he got that nuclear heat. Out came Ezekiel Elliott 2.0, aka No Way Jose, and he got destroyed.
Yeah, Mr.
Naomi.
I got this one, Mr. Wannabe Juice Robinson. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, before he got the braids, he honestly looked like a clone version of Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
He really did.
And now with the braids and the weird colored hair, he looks like a clone of Juice Robinson.
He does.
He tried way too hard.
Anyway, but yeah, he came out there partying, and Elias just laid him out with another potato.
Yeah. Next, we move on to the WWE Hall of Fame, where it was announced that Harlem Heat, legendary WCW tag team Harlem Heat, will be inducted into.
That's right, sucker.
Yeah.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Yeah. So
Actually, say it.
oh my god. Oh my god. I was telling him, like, as soon as it got announced, like, somebody was posting in a group, and one of the comments said, "Hall of Fame, we coming for you." I'm not gonna say the other word at the end.
No, say it. Say it.
No.
I'll do it.
No.
You both of you can say it. I can't say it.
So he said Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, we coming for you.
Hall of Fame, we coming for you, nigga.
There we go. I want you to say the actual clip.
Yeah. But yeah.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Oh my god. But anyway, Harlem Heat, well deserved. Booker T is now going to be two-time Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he was already in there the first
Yeah,
time. And
but-
now he's going to be like Ric Flair pretty much now.
Yeah, and Shawn Michaels.
Oh, that too.
And
Eventually, Triple H.
Eventually, yeah, because he's already in there.
No, Triple H isn't in there yet.
He's about to be in there for DX.
For DX, he's going to be in there as himself, of course.
he's going to be in there for Evolution.
So 3 times.
Yep.
Possibly.
Yeah. But Dave Meltzer was saying how Stevie Ray doesn't deserve to be in there, but Stevie Ray kind of had to check him on Twitter. He was like, well, I got voted in by my peers, so evidently they feel like I deserve to be in, so I deserve to be in.
Okay, to justify both sides, as a solo competitor for Stevie Ray,
Was it, like, what do you, like...
He was a solo, he was a part of NWA at one point. He had a solo career, but it wasn't as big as his brother, Booker T.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that big notoriety.
So that's why Dave said he didn't really need to be
But
in
on the other side of the spectrum, they're going in as Harlem Heat. Of course he belongs in there.
there. It's a tag team.
Yeah.
One of the greatest brother tag teams of all time.
Yeah, and
Brother.
they won the tag titles like 9 or 10 times.
Yeah.
So, come on, bro.
Not to mention, they're one of the most prolific African-American tag teams of all time.
Yeah.
Right?
And I know, like, Shawn Michaels, like, he came in there as the Rockers, didn't he?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
were in the AWA at first.
The Rockers and then himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just make sure.
They haven't put in the Rockers yet.
No.
No, not yet, no.
But anyway, kudos to Harlem Heat. Well deserved.
Ooh, yeah! Come for you now.
Then we had Lacey Evans.
Dear
Oh my
fucking
god.
God.
She came out there.
You know what? We're just going to say Lacey Evans and move on.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
came out there strutting her stuff. Got in Renee's face. She's trying to give her props. She put her little fan in the face like, bitch, I don't know you. And then just walked off. Out came Nia Jax. She
And
took
see,
on...
that's why I just wanted to say Lacey Evans.
Yeah.
Is that we just move on, save ourselves a couple
Just say
seconds.
the name and go on.
Yeah. Next came Nia Jax, and she just looked like,
Who the fuck is she?
the fuck is this? She took on Natalya. And Natalya said, well, I got some backup. I thought I knew Ronda, but evidently not. So I got somebody who really knows me pretty well. Beth Phoenix came out there in her jacked up arms. I'm like, girl,
Ugh.
do you lift, girl?
Ugh.
Like, yo, she came out there all swollen shit. I was just like, girl, do you lift?
Yes.
Evidently so. Because that girl came out there swole as fuck.
Retirement doesn't stop you from hosting the gun show.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway.
But she looked good, though.
Yeah, she unleashed a can of whoop ass on Nia Jax. Was it Nia Jax or was it Tamina?
I think.
To Nia Jax's face and Natalya
Okay, yeah,
demeanor.
Yeah. No, she went in there and just started laying out Nia Jax because they threw the match out.
Oh. Well, I missed it, so.
Yeah.
I did come into the part where Nia and Tamina were brawling with Sasha and Bailey.
Yeah, that was like literally.
Like after the match.
Yeah, like after the match.
That was a commercial break right there. Came back from commercial break and they're fighting backstage.
Yeah.
Like, why y'all doing this?
So then we move on to the face-to-face. Triple H comes out there, no suit, fist and hands all taped up, got his little jacket on.
You're talking to the game. You're not talking to the creator. You're talking to the destroyer. What do you want, Dave? No, seriously. What you want? What you really, really want?
No. I want to take this one because Batista come out there with his security guards. And
You know what? Take it away because I didn't get to.
He comes out there. So Triple H is waiting on him in the ring. You know they got to show the WrestleMania sign and shit. So Batista comes out there. Security guards in front of him. They're like 20 feet away from him. Batista's standing out there. All this promo was about was them screaming at each other. All Batista said the whole time, "Give it to me! Give it to me!" You know, that's basically the whole promo. You know what I want? Give it to me! Give it to me!
Okay, chill.
I'm sorry.
Chill. Anyway.
Damn!
But Triple H was like, "I'm gonna give you what you want. No, I ain't giving you nothing. You quit. You attacked a 70-year-old man. Give it to me. I want you at WrestleMania. Give it to me. You know what I want." So finally they made the match. No holds barred. Triple H versus Batista.
But we're not calling it no holds barred. So some fuck wants to argue the technicalities of it.
No.
Oh, you talking about him?
No.
Yes, you.
It's going to be no holds barred.
No, you wanted to argue the technicalities of it, so we're just calling it no disqualification.
No, it's no holds barred.
No.
No.
You raised hell about me calling it no holds barred last time.
No. Anyway, it's
so
no
to
holds.
satisfy you and
It's
your.
no holds barred at WrestleMania. We're gonna call it that. Fuck that.
Oh, so you're finally agreeing that I'm right. Yeah,
didn't-
look at me.
I didn't say you were right because they already called it no holds barred.
Well, see, I said no holds barred last time when it was a no disqualification contest because it sounds more dramatic. And
Of
then
course.
you were like, oh no, it's no disqualification. What the fuck was the difference?
It's the same fucking match.
That's what I was trying to say.
Who said I was right?
You wanted to raise hell when I said
I
no.
wasn't raising hell about no.
Yeah, you was.
Anyway.
Go back and watch the old 3 count.
I like
Anyway.
that situation was funny as fuck.
Because that's basically all Batista said.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. You know what I want. Give it to me. I want you. I was like,
That
this
sounds so gay.
sounds too aggressive.
Listen, Dave. I'm not what you want. I'm not what you really, really want.
Anyway, Kurt Angle came out there in front of his hometown crowd. He mentioned that WrestleMania 35 will be his last match. He's calling it quits. He said, you know, I've been with WWE for 20 years. I've traveled all over the world. I've wrestled and beaten some of the best that this company's had to offer. And he said, you know, I want to have one last match in front of my hometown. Who comes out there? Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews, yep.
And I actually like this. Despite Kurt Angle winning, you know,
Oh, yeah.
it was nice.
Fucking Apollo Crews sold the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
So next week on Raw, he will announce who his opponent will be.
John Cena.
Anyway, Roman Reigns was supposed to take on Baron Corbin.
But
Drew McIntyre took out Roman Reigns.
Yep.
get up, Roman. Get up, Roman. Fight.
Yeah,
Get up.
hit him with 2 Claymore kicks. And Seth came out there trying to check on his buddy. And basically, Roman was in no shape to compete. Dean Ambrose gets in Triple H's face and said,
I want a match.
I want a match against Drew McIntyre.
Give me the match. Give me the match. You know I want it. Give it to me. Give me the match tonight.
Falls count anywhere. Triple H was like,
Okay.
I'll go talk to Drew.
Okay. We'll go talk to Drew, but it doesn't fucking matter. I run the show now.
Yeah.
I just made a match for WrestleMania. Who did I have to talk to about it? No one.
Let's fuck you.
Because I'm the creator and destroyer.
Yeah.
Just depends on what time you catch me at.
So anyway, they had the Falls Count Anywhere match. Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose, and Drew McIntyre basically
Beat that ass.
beat that ass. Yeah. I did like that Claymore kick where he hit Dean and the rail just completely fell off.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
He's probably already set up to do that. I'm not sure.
So yeah, Drew McIntyre ended up getting the victory, and that was Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Next we have Smackdown Live.
Yeah, we kicked off SmackDown Live with Shane McMahon coming out there and explaining why the fuck he beat down The Miz at Fastlane.
Why?
I did like how he just got up in Greg Hamilton's face. Every time he said best in the world, he was like, say it with some conviction. Say it like you mean it. Say it.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest, little boy. Say it with your chest.
Ah, the best in the world.
Yeah. Then he was like, no, say it again. The best in the world, Shane McMahon. It's like, no.
Like
say
you mean
with,
it.
Say it with some conviction. I was just like, I kind of like this heel Shane McMahon.
Anyway, his reasoning was he's sick of everybody sucking him off just to get advanced.
Yeah. He basically said people come to him, well, Shane, how can I get ahead in life? Can you get me ahead in life? He said, now it's all about me.
Can I borrow a tree fitty?
No, you can't borrow shit because it's all about me. And he said, Miz,
You ain't shit.
you work for me now. He said, at WrestleMania, I'm going to beat your ass and it's going to be awesome. My question is to you guys.
That's kind of a perfect reason.
Yeah. I mean, he does work for Shane, so.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about this heel Shane?
It's gonna be alright.
I was expecting heel Miz, but you know what?
I was suspecting Hill Miz too. I was expecting Miz to be like, I'm in my hometown, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna beat your ass because you lost us the match again.
You know what? This could be good. It could be a legitimate face pop for The Miz because last time we had a face Miz,
It was fucking terrible.
it was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Ugh, makes me sick.
So later on in the show, they made it official. Shane will take on The Miz at WrestleMania.
Like they need to make it
Nerds,
official.
bud.
Next, we had 8-man tag team action. It was the Hardys, Ricochet, and Aleister Black taking on The Bar, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Rusev. Machka.
Yeah, this was a good match until the finish when the New Day just cleared fucking house.
It was
Yeah.
like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, basically, they're on a tear to get Kofi Kingston his match at WrestleMania. And so they would have a face-to-face or a little talk with Vince at the tail end of the show. We'll talk more about that later. So this match ended up being a no contest.
Yeah.
Now this confrontation with AJ Styles and Randy Orton.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
Boy,
Oof.
boy,
Oh.
Big oof.
Oh.
this shit right here.
Oh my god.
Now Randy come out there and he
Oh,
talked
wow,
about
it actually says clean house.
yeah,
I wasn't looking at your script when I
Like,
said
where?
it.
yeah. It says New Day Clean House.
Nice.
Anyway, Randy comes out there. He talks about, his legacy in WWE. He says, while AJ Styles was in Florida getting a tan with Dixie Carter, I was facing The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Well, no, like he ran down the extent of AJ Styles'
It was
career.
like when he was like doing indies and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like he was wrestling at bingo halls. He was shaking hands after matches at the bingo hall. Ring of Honor,
Yeah.
Code of Honor.
Yeah, yeah.
Getting a tan with Dixie Carter down in Florida.
Yeah.
And when he said that, everybody they went, ooh.
Yeah. And Dixie Carter responded on Twitter.
But nobody cares about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did see somebody post a picture from Reddit. It was the younger Randy Orton when he was Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was at WrestleMania or whatever. And a sign said, "Sign AJ." This was like back in 05, 06, whatever year it was.
So the early days of his Ring of Honor run.
Who, AJ?
Yeah.
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 Either that or his early Impact run.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They showed Randy with the Intercontinental belt, and the sign said, "Sign AJ."
Anyway, but AJ came out there and he basically told Orton, he said, all your life you've just had everything handed to you.
Yeah.
You've been groomed while I've been busting my ass. You want to talk about my indie pals? Well, look back there. You're outnumbered.
surrounded.
Yeah, because before that he said, "I'm damn proud to be a part of the Indies." He said, "You wouldn't make it on the Indies doing this shit right here."
No, he said you wouldn't make it on the indies with this and a rip-off diamond cutter.
Yeah, he called it a knockoff diamond cutter.
And then Orton responded, oh, you and your indie pals want to talk about knockoff? How about one of these?
I was like, damn.
Yeah, and AJ said, "Well, look in the back. You're surrounded by him." He said, and then what's that Randy said? He said, "You want to talk about this is your house?"
Yeah, you want to talk about this is your house? Well, rent is due, you son of a bitch.
I was like, I fucking loved it.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And AJ's just like, well, you know what? You can take rent from me at WrestleMania. And he pointed at the sun.
Yeah.
That was a good. That was a good.
That was good. That was good.
That was a good segment.
And
Love it.
like I told you the other day, they hyped this matchup even more as if it needed any more hype.
Rennis, do you son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Fuck. This match didn't need any hype. It was good enough on its own.
As soon as they announced that, I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to see this match for years.
Me
Yeah.
too. Oh my god.
Now they did have a match on Smackdown some months back, but
That didn't count.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
That's like before all this shit happened.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Asuka defeated Sonya Deville.
That's all you gotta say.
Yeah. Now after the match, Mandy Rose come out there.
She was like,
Well, she was out there and she was just like, you lost. Let's go. And Sonya was just, slowly walking her way behind, and she just looked at her like,
come on now.
like, hurry up. I felt like she wanted to say, bitch, hurry the fuck up. I ain't got all night.
Yeah,
Let's go.
They used their one use of bitch on Randy Orton.
Yeah. Next, the Iconics. They're still making.
I like that pose. That pose is funny.
I laugh every time they do that. Every time they say Iconic.
Now you're on board with the Iconic pose.
I mean, yeah.
What, me?
No, me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't like it, but every time they say it's gonna be iconic and do this shit, I just laugh because the shit's funny. Like, it's just funny.
I swear, that's why I do it too. I laugh my ass off when I see that.
But anyway, they're still making the challenge to Bayley and Sasha. They're really wanting a shot at those titles.
Yeah, I like how they cut the crap. They're just all they're doing is calling them out.
Yeah,
It's great.
We just want a match.
yeah. Because basically they said, look, we're gonna defend these belts on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So if you want a shot, step your game up.
Yeah.
And the Iconics are stepping up to the plate. Like, hey, give us a shot.
Iconic.
We've been looking.
Ugh.
Now put them on fucking TV.
Yeah. So it can be iconic. Oh my god.
Anyway, next up we had Becky Lynch coming out there and saying everything went according to plan. She got into little old Ronnie's head.
Yeah. Basically saying, I did like that video.
It's not that hard when you're dealing with someone who doesn't have a brain.
Yeah, and she called Ronda a little weirdo.
Really?
Yeah. And then I like that video she did after Fastlane. She said, Ronda went to the Olympics. She couldn't win gold. She didn't win the big one. She went into MMA. She was on top of the world. Nobody could fuck with her. She come to WWE. I'm in her head. And I'm going to do the same thing at WrestleMania because I'm going to take her belt. I was like, that was nice.
God damn, I love my sexy future ex-wife.
Yeah. And then Charlotte Flair come out there. Basically said, look, you've been hot for a few months. I've been hot for the last 4 years. I've carried this division on my back. And what was that she called?
I think she said, I think it was like, it was something along the lines of, when you ran the division, nothing happens, but when I'm hot, we headline WrestleMania.
I think she said that. Something like that.
Yeah,
something to that extent.
I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I was like, that is true.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did carry it for like the past hour.
Yeah, and then she called Charlotte a blonde-headed dope. Said, look, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat Ronda. Basically paraphrasing what she said, I'm going to walk out of WrestleMania as a champion.
Yeah.
Next, we had a tag team match involving Rey Mysterio and R-Truth taking on Andrade Cien Almas.
Not just Andre, okay?
Andre.
Andre. Yeah, Andre Almas.
Nice try.
Anyway,
Andrade.
And his tag team partner was U.S.
Joe.
champ.
Just Joe.
Just Samoa Joe.
Anyway, it was supposed to be R-Truth versus Joe, but
Yeah.
SmackDown's got a much looser feel because they changed their format on the fly.
Yeah,
It's like that, yeah.
It's like Monday Night Raw we don't know what's going on.
It's slow and they just...
Well, Raw, we know what's going on, but everything's so locked down.
Yeah.
SmackDown, its promos are looser, its match card is looser.
Yeah.
It's got a looser feel to it.
And you don't have as much as Monday Night Raw, plus it's 1 hour less.
Yeah.
And then we can just do whatever we want.
Right.
And take over the world. Yes.
Well, I don't know about that. But
No,
anyway, Rey Mysterio and R-Truth won. Afterwards, Samoa Joe started whooping everybody's ass and stood tall.
Yeah. Before we move on to the next segment, there was, before we forget about it, there was a really savage shot Corey Graves took at Byron.
I think I don't remember it, but
I forget what match it was in the middle of, but Byron said something of, actions like that can be traumatizing. Graves said, "Is that why you don't date anymore?"
ow,
Shit!
And then
ow.
Tom Phillips is just quiet the entire fucking time because he's trying so hard not to laugh.
Wow.
I was like, damn.
That shit was crazy.
Anyway, next segment was there was Daniel Bryan coming from the McMahon office, and he gets interviewed. It's like, "Oh, what were you doing there?" "Well, I was having a meeting about Kofi and that triple threat at Fastlane, and I got put in a tag team match."
Fuck.
So that tag team match happened next. It was Kevin Owens and Mustafa Ali taking on Daniel Bryan and Rowan. It was an alright match.
It was okay.
Yeah. It was alright.
Of course.
Rowan and Daniel Bryan ended up winning, so.
Yeah. Next up, we had our face-to-face with Kofi and Vinnie Mac.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
And that body language by Kofi. As soon as he came out there, he never took his eyes off of Vince.
He just stood there like...
What's up, nigga? What's up?
He just stood there like,
What's
bro,
good? What's good, bro?
I ought to beat your motherfucking ass.
He looked like he was ready to square up and throw down.
Yeah, or as Sonya Deville says, square up and put your hair up. But his hair was already up, so.
Yeah.
He just wanted to square up. Big E got on the mic first. He said, basically reiterating what they've said numerous
All these
times.
years. And
He's basically been here all these years. Why haven't you given this man the shot? You told this man that you were going to give him a title shot at Fastlane, but Vince was like, wait a minute. I said I was going to give him a shot. I didn't say the match actually started right then and there.
No, he said...
Something to that effect.
He said, "I am going to have a triple threat. I never said Kofi was in it."
Yeah. And then Kofi got on the mic. He said, look, I've been here for 11 years. I've never complained once. Even like what Xavier said, he said, I've never threatened to leave. I've done everything you've asked. I missed a lot of special events with my kids. I never even went trick-or-treating with my kids. Not one fucking time. He said, I've missed birthdays. I've missed weddings. I've missed special events. All that shit. Just to be here and you can't give me a shot for the belt. And then he said, you've never given people like me a title match for the WWE title.
Black people.
And when he said that, I felt that shit. The whole promo, I felt
Yeah, the
that
whole
shit.
promo. That shit was felt. Like that felt like, there was no script. It was just him talking
Like
straight
being
from the
like
heart.
real shit.
Yeah, straight from the heart.
Yeah.
So then Vince was like, okay, you want a title match? I'll give you a title match.
You want your title match? I'll give you your title match. You gotta face
Everyone.
that guy. And Orton comes out there. And then you gotta face that guy. Then Joe came out there. Then you gotta face these two.
The Bar comes out there.
And then you gotta face that guy.
Rowan comes out there. So next week...
In a gauntlet match. Then, now,
Yeah. Next week, if Kofi beats
all right.
all of them, he will get his shot at the championship. New Day clears house, and Kofi looks at Daniel Bryan while he's on the ref. He said, this could be you at WrestleMania.
This could be you, man.
So, yeah.
Well, apparently there was a bit of an injury scare. Sheamus got help to the back.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it wasn't anything too serious as like his knee or something, but they had to help him.
Yeah.
So, anyway, next week on Raw, as he mentioned earlier, Wait, I don't think you mentioned anything for Raw next week.
Didn't mention Dana Brooke.
Okay, yeah.
That's last match.
Other than that, we're going to get McIntyre versus Rollins. That's probably going to be main event. Going to get Finn Balor and mystery partner against Bum Rush.
Yeah.
And then we're getting Kurt Angle announcing his WrestleMania retiree.
And
opponent.
Brock Lesnar comes back.
Yay.
And just beat Shaw. So.
Yeah. So anyway, before we go, the updated card for WrestleMania 35. We have Shane McMahon versus The Miz, AJ Styles versus Randy Orton, Kurt Angle's retirement match, no holds barred, Triple H versus
No
Batista.
disqualification.
No disqualification.
The WWE Cruiserweight Championship match is on the line. Triple threat for the Raw Women's Championship, Ronda, Charlotte, Becky. And the Universal Championship, Rollins versus Lesnar. So far, those are the matches on the
New heads by.
And if we could get to the unconfirmed matches for right now, there's another triple threat for the SmackDown Women's title. Asuka versus Rose versus Deville.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Apparently the rumor is Elias wants either John Cena or The Undertaker. And there's also the rumor that Finn Balor could beat The Undertaker as the Demon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I could be on board with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could be on board with the nostalgia, but as far as the match goes, yeah. But then one of my supervisors was like, "What if it turns out to be like a 5-star match?" Like if
I doubt
with
it.
the, I mean, I know it's very, very, very doubtful, but like with the way Undertaker's body is after all these years, just imagine what he could do if he just like surprises everybody.
I'd say at best 4.5. It could be a 4.5 star match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it 3.5 to a 4.
Highest goes like 4.5, 4, something like that.
But yeah, that's even if Undertaker is allowed to show up at WrestleMania. Given that Vince is a little miffed at him for showing up at StarCast.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's taking $10,000 appearance fees.
Right.
25,000 an hour.
Oh, 25,000. I thought it was 10,000. My bad.
No, it's 25 an hour.
25,000 an hour.
That sounds nice. That's really nice. Like, do that.
They can keep it.
Yeah, they can keep it.
It's really not that serious, bro.
Yeah, so far it's just him, just like out of character, just
doing
interviews.
shit. Just doing stuff.
Yeah.
Just talking shit.
Yeah. Let's see, what else is happening on SmackDown next week?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think they even announced anything.
The only thing I know is the Gauntlet match is going to be the main event.
I think that's pretty much it.
If they have a whole show dedicated to that Gauntlet match, fucking forget about it.
It's gonna be a good show once again.
But yeah, an idea I thought of at work the other night was after they announced the Gauntlet match. Well, the thing is, if Kofi wins it, he goes to Mania.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, Daniel Bryan doesn't have an opponent, whether it's Kofi or not. So what if the winner of this Gauntlet gets the title match, whether it's Kofi or someone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah.
Well, I can see the way it goes. I mean, Kofi's going to get in that match regardless.
Yeah.
But it's just the way he gets in there. It's going to be the real story. Because you look at the field. Randy Orton's sure as fuck not win that Gauntlet match.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Samoa Joe's the United States champion.
He's not going to win that.
No.
Even though he should.
That'd be nice. But no, not right now.
The Bar,
no.
they're not winning it.
They're tag teams. They're a tag team. They can't do it.
Well, they'll be competing individually.
Yeah.
But they're not going to win it because they're going to be involved in some tag team match at Mania.
Now, Rowan, yes.
Rowan, as least likely as it is for him to win, and as little people give a shit about him winning, I could see it happening and it being Daniel Bryan versus Rowan, and then Kofi turning into a triple threat.
And then you already know he's going to get double teamed by Daniel.
Yeah, it'd be like WrestleMania 30 all over again.
I know, right?
Except for instead of two guys beating the shit out of each other who are supposed to be friends, you got two guys who are just being friends instead of beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they called Kofi a B-plus player. I'm sorry, Daniel Bryan called Kofi a B-plus player.
So
yeah,
ironic.
Vince also said that too.
Yeah. And Vince also said something along the lines of, guys like you aren't championship material.
I was looking at him like, you racist son of a bitch.
And I was like, I know where the fuck you're going with this.
You racist.
I mean, come on. It's about time they make a black WWE champion.
It wouldn't hurt nobody. I mean, it'll make things better.
I mean, WWE's the forefront for change. Why are they the last person to do this?
Because
That is a good question because you look at all the other promotions that have had black world champions.
NWA, Impact, fucking Impact, New Japan, hell, even NXT.
Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground?
Well, no. Well,
no. Ring of Honor.
Oh, it depends. Do you count Prince Puma as Hispanic or black?
Well, I mean, he's black in real life, but...
Yeah, but like character-wise.
Character-wise, not really. Because they say he's from like Los Angeles. Even though we know he's from Pujuk.
Yeah, but they were very vague about like his ethnicity.
Because they said he was like, I forgot what tribe he was. The Puma tribe. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were very vague about it.
They didn't really say much about that.
I mean, hell, even MLW. Shane Strickland was their world champion at one point.
You said Ring of Honor. Who was their champion?
Jay Lethal.
Oh.
You forgot.
I thought it was somebody before Jay Lethal.
No, Jay Lethal.
And Jay Lethal been champion there for like
Jay Lethal
three times at least.
Two times.
2 times.
He's closing in on 3 times.
Adam Cole's the only 3-time champion.
Oh, of course.
Fucking R-Truth was the first NWA black champion.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Back when he was Raw and the Truth Killings in NWA TNA.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He won the title off of Ken Shamrock, for God's sakes.
Really?
Yes. He won the shit twice.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh hell, fucking Farouk.
Oh yeah, let's not forget about him. The first ever
WCW.
black WCW world champion.
WCW.
He beat Vader.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
So
So-
there have been some black world
So
champions.
WWE is pretty much the last promotion ever to do shit.
I
like
mean,
that.
even their developmental beat them to the punch.
Which is sad.
I mean, hell, Big E won the NXT championship off of Seth Rollins, the first ever champion.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Fucking 205 Live.
I thought about this. I said, well,
Well, yeah, 205.
Cedric, yeah.
No, Rich Swann.
Oh, shit. I'm stupid. Never mind.
Yeah.
I could see something where everybody's saying like Kofi's gonna win it. He ends up not winning it. And I thought about like the Tuesday on Smackdown, how everybody's chanting like Vince is racist and how he doesn't listen, and then they have to come out with a statement or some shit
I can
saying how they're not racist and how they don't discriminate against black athletes and shit like that. I could see something like that happening.
Yeah.
I can see that happening too.
And Vince gets on Raw the night after WrestleMania and does like some video before the show starts, like a pre-recorded video.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
But look, I'm not a racist.
One night only. All African American card.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's exactly how he's going to respond.
Yeah. How
An all African American pay-per-view.
Oh my god. It's gonna be crazy. Knowing Vince, yeah, he will do shit like that, honestly.
He will.
No titles. Everybody fighting for a chance to fight for titles.
And never getting anywhere.
Because there's no more black champions right now in WWE. Wait.
No. All right.
Well,
Okay, there isn't.
oh, well.
Well, okay.
Well, Sasha is one half of the.
I keep forgetting the NXT.
North American.
Well, I was about to say the North American titles. I keep forgetting about the women's tag titles.
Yeah.
And how one's Latina? Because basically Bailey's Latina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's part Latina, I think. And then like Sasha's like black and she's mixed.
Yeah, she's mixed. Of course, you got the Velveteen Dream.
The North American Dream.
The
Yeah.
North American Dream. There we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's going to do it for our long-ass episode of 3 Count. I feel like that went long.
Yeah.
Anyway, because we got into a spiel.
Pretty much.
Like we always do.
Don't forget to subscribe to this goddamn motherfucking channel. Hit that big red button so you can stay up to date on all of our 3 Counts paper previews, paper reviews, and vintage reviews.
Vintage.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, even though we don't do shit.
Ever.
And you hate his ugly face but love his opinions, he has a podcast.
Yes, Prime Talk with Rodimus Prime on the Catspot set. I just heard your elbow pop.
Yeah, and it felt good.
Yeah.
Sound like I heard.
Anyway,
That shit does feel good when you.
It does, yeah. Oh,
the worst one is when your knees pop.
I hate that shit.
Because at first you're just like, oh fuck, and then it feels good because it's like jelly.
You feel like you tore something like an MCL, ACL when you pop that shit. You be like, oh fuck, I damn it no.
Anyway, yeah, we'll be uploading our network 3 count of NXT 205 and NXT UK. We'll also have our review of Fastlane.
Yeah.
It
Mediocre.
was there.
Anyway, vintage review. I spoke of it earlier. We are going to be doing PWG's Bola 2017.
Bola.
But we're going to do something fun this time.
Oh dear God.
These two, since they owe us some promos, are going to make brackets since they have no clue about anything pertaining to this tournament.
Nope.
So whoever gets the closest bracket right will have one of their promos scrubbed.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So that being said, I am the War Machine MJ.
I'm Rodimus Prime.
And I'm Mainstream Malcolm.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Power.
Bye.